do 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 do. Boo boo doo boo 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 doo boo boo.
Are we beginning now?
We just started. I don't cut the reviews down, so yeah. It's playing right now. Almond. It's playing right now.
No, I thought you were gonna
playing
start.
right now.
Why don't you edit your videos?
I do, but not for these ones because they need to be posted early.
But you can edit them fast.
I don't
Do
want to.
some
It's hard. I don't like editing
Why can't I do it then?
because you'll take a long time.
I won't.
Can you edit it before tomorrow?
Yes.
It needs to be done today.
I mean, it's not
And
going
it
to be
needs to be
advanced
uploaded
editing.
today. It needs to
It's
be
not going to
uploaded
be advanced editing,
Comment.
just cutting.
Upload it today. Upload it today. Well, today. Upload it today. We're going to be talking about a little. It's really obscure. I don't think you've ever heard of it.
It's
Yes,
it didn't
no,
se-
you
it
never-
didn't sell
Very well.
It didn't do very well.
Nobody really watched it in theaters. It's
It
only
was
getting
like-
like a really cult following over the years, kind of.
Kinda.
And very,
It's
pretty obscure.
It's Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Okay.
I think you got confused there.
No.
Yeah, because it's so
It was a
hard.
joke.
It's hard to confuse with Star Trek, which is way bigger of a franchise.
It was a
the cultural juggernaut of a franchise, Star Trek. You can get them confused, of course. Star Wars,
Yeah, totally.
of course, rebranded after because George Lucas is an idiot. He thought that he would rebrand it A New Hope, which is like the worst title. So, yes, Star Wars, but it's been. People have rebranded it now. And we didn't watch this copy. This is a lame copy. Don't watch that because that's bad. It's a bad copy. It's the special edition copy, which is bad and terrible. And nobody likes it. And it's stupid. And it's the worst.
Bad.
It's bad.
So are we gonna talk about?
Also, this sleeve is slightly off center, so it's really annoying.
Does that matter?
Yes, it is. It does matter because when you can only see the sides, so kind of weird.
Fine. Just.
So
Are we gonna talk about the actual movie?
Yeah, we watched the original version, so we're not judging this fucking piece of junk. We're not even gonna count that. So we're gonna just. That's stupid. It's just because that's the only copy on DVD. You can't get an official DVD copy of the old version. So I illegally downloaded the original version. Some fucking dude, some doing the Lord's work guys, made a frickin' fucking special edition list Star Wars. It was the original with all of its flaws.
Do you have the ability to not swear?
Well, if you're making kids content on YouTube, it won't be suggested, so you need to make it adult.
Why
and
don't
since
you just
we're
make
kids,
it
it's
clear
bad.
in the title?
Cause I don't know, I can't just put not kids content. It's stupid.
Why don't you? put
I'm a
it in
kid. Well, I mean, I look like a kid. I'm actually 13, so I'm allowed on YouTube. So I don't know what people are going crazy about.
So,
But whatever. I'm just saying. But I'd say that. What did you say about Star Wars? What's your best things about Star Wars? What's the best thing about Star Wars?
Well, Star Wars.
Stewart.
Well,
Stars.
probably I'm probably gonna say that scene. Okay. Someone's gonna get annoyed at when they're looking.
Oh yeah, they look at the guys, the thing, and the ship where the
and it's completely destroyed, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi is
like, ooh, it's funny. It's a joke about how
only
stormtroopers can be that accurate. You know how accurate the stormtroopers are, but that's not a funny joke because you've said it 5 times.
Yeah, but it's not for the people who.
They've heard it before. Everybody's heard that joke before. Dad was the one that told us that joke, okay? you would have heard it. So
Sure he did.
don't say that out loud. Don't say the movies on the list after this out loud. I was just checking what was next. So, what would you say is the best part of the movie? Almond, bro. What would you say?
Get off me.
What would you say, Almond? What would you say? Answer the question.
If it gives me freedom of this.
No, well, you decided to do this. You gotta... Look, do you want this to be over quickly?
Alright,
Or do you want to take
my favorite part of the movie is hard to choose, but because I'm so bad at picking parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Probably
You're terrible.
Probably
at it.
the
Famously
scene-
terrible at it.
probably the battle that goes on right at the beginning.
The beginning battle. The
Beginning battle. The battle
battle
at the beginning.
Battle
Bad
getting. Beginning.
Yeah, pretty much. The beginning.
The beginning. The beginning.
Yes.
The
Bagging.
the battle.
Battle.
The battle.
The beagle.
The battle. The battle.
The battle.
The battle.
At the beginning.
So we've created 2 words. Battle and beginning.
Yeah, it's too
Anyway, so, it's not... So, I mean, it wasn't very interesting, honestly. I mean, it was just a couple shoots.
I know,
then-
and that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah, because I hate long, drawn-out battle scenes. At least in the end, there
There was
was,
a long, drawn-out eating scene near the beginning, too.
What? No, well, I mean, they were talking. It wasn't about the food.
Yeah, but why did they...
They were expositing, they were telling us things that we needed to know, Almond. That's what they were doing. Movies do that a lot.
Okay, fine.
Movies are famous for it, in fact, because it's almost impossible to have a movie without exposition in it.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna move.
There are some that don't, but almost none. So, yeah.
Is there any... are you gonna actually... Is there any more stuff? Like... Well, what... What's your favorite part of the movie? I'm giving you that question.
I know that people have, made this kind of, maybe it's just that this is stuck out because of, what people have said, but honestly, the cantina scene
Oh, yeah.
is really good.
I like
And
that
especially
song.
the Han thing.
He's
Han
like,
shot
he's
first
just like...
thing. Yeah, which, of course, he miss. Greedo shoots him, he breaks open his head to dodge it. In the new special edition, I can show you. It's crazy. But keep talking while I look it up, okay? Because we don't want to make this boring.
So, I have actually no idea how his reviews work. If we just ask people questions, or if you...
Well, I mean,
If you
we
go,
just talk.
if you go main scene by
We just
scene...
talk. We can just do whatever we want. We can just
scene
talk
by
about whatever we
scene and,
want.
talk about the...
Me and Dad have a better, chemistry on screen. So, I try to do these with him a lot.
But the thing is, the best... Well, I don't know about this, but maybe we're just going to go through the beginning, middle, and end and highlight the main points and talk about them. I mean, we could do that.
I mean, we could.
But we have to talk about the...
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
necessary now, would it?
Yeah, okay, but it would make the video interestinger.
Interesting.
Yeah, a new word. We invented a new word, guys. It's interestinger. So, first, we're going to talk.
We're going to
To
talk.
talk.
To talk.
To talk.
Talk. To
Talk.
talk. To talk.
Talk
To
about.
talk about.
About.
about
the battle scene that happens at the
beginning. The battle.
The battle. Yeah, the battle.
The beginning.
The beginning. Yeah, the beginning. We just used their new words. So let's talk about the beginning battle. Alright, so as we all know, in the beginning battle, it's a battle. It's pretty long drawn out. Not really that much stuff that happens, but as we all know, C-3PO and R2D2, R2D3, R2D1, okay. They leave in an escape pod. R2D2 apparently has a message from Princess Leia, but that doesn't show that until like 10 minutes later in the movie. Anyway, so they land on Tatooine because these stupid idiots thought that it was a malfunction on the escape pod because R2D2 and C-3PO went on an escape pod and escaped. And they thought there was no life because technically there wasn't because there were droids that escaped. But so they decided not to shoot.
They
stupidly, and then they landed
for some reason.
They landed on Tatooine. They find these guys, okay? They're like
these dudes.
Yeah.
These bros.
They have like this.
These guys.
They somehow, one thing leads to another, and they end up in the storage area of some kind of big transportation thing. And the guys that controlled the transportation truck thing, they decided, actually they were planning this all along. They went to, the town area where Luke Skywalker lives. And they were selling, pretty sure, the droids. And
they
eventually got, so now...
Hey, look, I got it. Here. We can watch it.
My dead body.
He like breaks his neck. Look, did you see it? Let me go back. Look at his head. Look at his head. It's gonna pop up right there. Oh no, wait. Yeah. It was crazy.
It's just like...
I can make it more obvious if you want, but like, you just keep talking. I'll try to help you out here.
So, they basically sold him, and then now these two droids, C-3PO and R2-D2, are in the possession of Luke Skywalker and his uncle.
His uncle.
Luke Skywalker discovered that discovered that R2-D2 belonged to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so R2-D2 gets lost.
So lost. Very.
And then
wait, they both get lost because the guy's like, the guy's like, oh, you know, I gotta like, I don't know, hide. Like the C-3PO is like, R2-D2, you know, you gotta freaking are stupid, and they walk in separate directions, and so they both get captured though. Remember that?
I remember
But
that.
they get captured by the same people,
And
so
then-
I don't know
and
why
then-
they
and
decide
then
to walk in separate
eventually
directions. I mean, like, from the storytelling perspective, how does that help at all?
Yeah, anyway, Luke and his uncle get in possession of the two droids.
Get in
R2-D2 leaves
Look, we don't need to go through the movie. Everybody's seen it, and this is just like after you watch.
Then why are we watching? Why are we making a review then?
We're telling people whether it was like we're just giving our thoughts on it. We don't have to do scene by scene. We don't have to explain the plot.
Well, I
mean, like, what would you? How about like if we, gave our thoughts about scenes that we thought about instead of explaining all of the scenes.
So
That's
I remember the scene where they're in a garbage disposal thing on the Death Star. And then Luke Skywalker gets pulled underwater by the strange monster thing.
That was the most pointless thing. I don't know why they did that. That was dumb.
I mean, Luke Skywalker within like 20 seconds came back to the surface, so like what? So yeah, that existed.
So like,
that existed.
What would you like rate this out of 10 though? Would
11.
You know what? Would you recommend? Would this? Recommend
not this? Because everybody's already seen it.
Yeah, but if there's somebody that hasn't seen it though.
Yes, I recommend.
Out of 10, between 0 and 10, what would you give it?
And 9.9999.
You can't do that, okay?
And
that's
11.
Unfair. You can't give an 11. That's higher than possible.
Just say.
It's 10 is the top number. You can't give more than 10. That's it. It's the highest.
And probably like.
So what would you give it?
This is hard because it's like kind of maybe 10 out of 10. Possibly 9 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
There are problems, but
every movie has problems. You can't really get.
Well, okay, yeah, there are movies that I do rate a 10 out of 10, but that's because this movie is not perfect. I don't know why people say that. Yes, it is fun. It is good. But, like, a 5 is, like, saying a 9 out of 10 is still, like, really, really good, though.
Yeah, it's, like, second best.
I mean, it just kind of feels, it gets bland after a while. I don't know.
I mean, that scene at the end where they're going to destroy the Death Star. And all the pilots are there. And they destroyed the Death Star.
I don't know. I just can never be entertained by a movie I've already seen. It's weird.
Yeah, I get it.
So,
unless you forget about everything that happens in the movie, but
So, like, what would you rank this? So I gotta rank this. I wouldn't ask you. Usually I would ask, my other person, but, you haven't really seen any of the other movies, so, But, like, between Back to the Future and Star Wars, number 1, Back to the Future, still really good. Okay, you know what? There's no movies that I'm going to review in the between now and January 3rd that are not good. So I'm going to say, I don't need to say it's still really, really good, but Star Wars beating Back to the Future out, honestly. Still good, though.
Is that going to be it?
No, I got to show you this. We got to just keep talking and go until I can, let's slow this down. 10%, 25%, here we go. Okay, so...
Are we...
There, look at it.
Are we... Yeah, what?
Yeah, it looks crazy. And I can even do it frame by frame if you want.
No.
It's like, what the fuck were they doing? Like, seriously, dude, this is terrible. This is like, you can see the cut. You can see the fucking frame it was cut. It's right between these two. Where the fucking frame. And you can see, Oh my god, you can see the fucking... You can see it doesn't come out on the gun. It comes out like an inch away from the gun. Or like...
Let's tie it
I
up.
guess on my computer screen it'd be like a couple millimeters. Like, why? These dudes are so bad. Why would they do this? Also, why did they even need him to adjust his head really awkwardly? Like, they could... Greedo didn't shoot in this scene, so they could have just had him shoot, like, way, like, a foot to the side. They didn't need him to fucking break his neck.
Okay.
I just slowed down a scene to make, for, like, a 10 seconds.
Is that gonna be it?
To, like, a minute. But whatever, let's just end it off, I guess. Why not, right?